Hi all and welcome to TCM Education. In this video we want to fine-tune and summarize for you our mentorship program. We are very excited about our program. We think it's a great program for traders that have any issues with their trade management, with finding the right stocks, with managing the positions, and overall is a program that's very focused and basically based on hours upon hours, thousands of hours of us observing charts and getting feedback from traders and actually feeding into the desire of each day trader that you want to spend 4 or 5 hours in front of the charts, end up with nothing or a minor gain, or the idea here is that if you spend or work as a day trader, you must be compensated. Now it doesn't work this way. When you work in a job as a programmer, as a retail clerk, whatever you are, you put in 5 hours, you're getting your $50 or $100 per hour, or 20 bucks per hour, maybe $1,000 bucks per hour. That's it. You're not losing money. Here in trading, you can make 5,000 on paper dollars per hour, but you can also lose 5,000. So you can work and eventually lose money. So the idea of this mentorship is to fine-tune and show you that there are different ways where you can approach trades. They are discussed in detail in our 3-part mentorship one-on-one videos. Here we want to summarize in this video, talk about our offer, which is a free one-on-one mentorship over Zoom for day traders. This is what we do. We believe this is a great opportunity, risk-free, to talk to us one-on-one, spend an hour, and then decide if you want to plunge and take the mentorship, or you don't believe in our concept, or you're done and you think that 1 hour is enough, which might as well be. It can happen. We've seen people before where the 1 hour mentorship was enough and they took the benefits out of it. So we're not trying to push anything here. Like I said, this is a free one-on-one mentorship and no strings attached to anything. Okay, so now let's get and summarize what basically we are doing in this mentorship. In case you didn't go to this 40 minutes of the 3 videos, 40 to 45 minutes of presentation, let's look at Apple's chart, because this is our job, looking at charts. So this is the chart of Apple, and Apple is trading sideways all day, and then it drops under 204.60. You can see this this setup here. And my question to you is: this pattern tradable? Can you look at Apple all day and enter this trade short? And I say, maybe you can, I cannot. So this is not something that I want to teach or can teach. Why is that? Because before entering a trade, or before even looking at the stock, I need a reason to look at the stock. Now, if I'm looking at Apple before making its move, and I know that this is Apple Developers Day, okay? That's not a secret. I'm looking at the price section in Apple. You can see it basically sits above the VWAP, below the VWAP. The SPY is also not doing anything. So there is absolutely no reason for me to follow up Apple. And this move is so fast, I can follow it, and in this case make some money, okay, if I'm fast in the first 3 or 4 minutes. But this is not something that I can teach or you can repeat. So the idea when you teach a system, you want the system to be repeatable the way a normal business works. A normal business works in a manner or fashion where it does the same thing every day, whether you are a restaurant or whether you are producing cars. This is your job, and you're producing the same product every day with some improvement, and sometimes there are issues, but the idea here is to look at the product, okay, and try to replicate it every day. So this is not something that we can teach, or I can teach. Now let's take a look at something that I definitely can teach. Let's take a look at the symbol. Hold on a second. Where is it? I keep forgetting. Let's take a Robinhood. I think I talked about Robinhood lately more than any other stock in the market. Okay, so let's take a look at Robinhood. What's going on with Robinhood? First of all, for the first time in weeks, it drops in the pre-market, probably on bad news. I mean, I know what the bad news are, but it doesn't matter. It drops. Who cares about what type of news are? Then it drops, and then guess what? After dropping, basically it starts moving higher and creates a trend higher. Now I have to look for a trade if I want to, obviously, and I know Robinhood. Looking at the chart of Robinhood for hours, I don't know, maybe many hours every month. So I'm looking for a trade in Robinhood. So what do I observe? First of all, I see now that the stock is no longer moving lower, of course, and now it's touching the VWAP at certain points and then moves up. Okay, but now the problem is that when it comes down and it touches the VWAP, it immediately moves up. So I cannot, it's very hard to catch it here because immediately the algos are buying it. But what I can do is observe this minor consolidation. That's a 15-cent consolidation under a round number. So I have here a round number, 71, a 15-cent consolidation, which means I can take the trade long in Robinhood. Now, what are the scenarios here? I'm taking the trade long and it goes immediately down. So I'm losing 15 cents times the number of shares that I bought. Let's say 100, that's $15. You buy 1,000, that's $150. But the issue here, you see already the benefit of this trade is you know immediately what is the risk on the trade. You know immediately your entry point. You know you can buy any amount of quantity here, anywhere between whatever a day trader is buying, like between 800 and 3,000. Okay, again, depends on your risk and your strategy. I'm just pointing out that the risk here on this trade is finished, 15 cents. So if you buy at 71, the risk is 15 cents. Now your problem is how and where you sell this trade. If you take the trade, okay, that is the mentorship program. Finding setups like this that are fully reasonable, make a lot of sense, at least to me or to many day traders, are unique, require a lot of observation, but they don't require a lot of work in terms of getting in and out and trying trades. I mean, it requires your eye to be keen on what you're looking for, and this is a great example where you turn a 15-cent risk into a $2 winner, and the big deal is not the $2 winner. The big deal is finding the trade and then not managing the trade. Now you don't know if this stock is going to move up 20 cents and drop, and if it drops you have the option either to lose 15 cents or move the stop loss to the entry. However, if you're patient, you're being rewarded, and there's nothing like a 20-to-1 risk reward trade, and I dare you to show me many trades like this. There aren't. This is the concept behind the mentorship program, finding the unique trades that require expertise, but they are available. They are very basically we're not trading an under the radar stock. Robinhood at near all-time highs, maybe getting on board with the S&P 500. Anyway, it's clear that this stock is not under the radar. Anybody can trade Robinhood. Okay, that's one example. Let me show you another example of a trade that we are looking for. Let's go to CRCL. CRCL was IPO'd last Thursday. Okay, not CRC, the CRCL. CRCL. The stock was IPO'd last Thursday, and it IPO'd at, for many institutional traders, it IPO'd at 31. Of course, it opened for the rest of the market at 60, traded to 120. So you know, but by this time that somebody made a bundle and others were left, I don't want to say penniless, but that's pretty much the idea. Okay, where is the chart of CRCL? Okay, here it is. Now, observe this mega mover, CRCL. It gapped up on the second day, which was June 6th, started to move up and down the range, and anything that goes around it is crazy. It's also very spready, but take a look at that unique once in a month type of a trade. Take a look at this entry. Guess what? It's 100, or maybe 100 and a couple of cents. And the stop loss is $1. Which on a stock like this, I dare you to find a stock, a trade with lesser risk than 5%. It's not happening. And the reward, it's written here on the chart. Now, I don't expect anybody to trade it, to observe, enter the trade and sell at 119.40. But you can definitely sell it maybe at 110 or 115. That still makes it a $10 intraday move in less than what, half an hour? So having said that, it's not very easy to take such a trade. It's not very easy to focus your mind to take those trades and focus on the right stocks. But this is what our class is all about. So our class is not about day trading per se. It's about refining the one trades that can lead to extreme profitability versus very little risk. That's the concept. Now, can those trades lose money? Yes, they can. But instead of losing 2, 3, 5, whatever percentages, you can try and CRCL when you trade it, or you traded it, if you traded it, take a look at this unique setup. So those unique setups, or finding those unique setups, is the purpose of our mentorship. Now again, sign up for the free mentorship, email us, we will send you a questionnaire, you'll fill it up, we'll set up the 1 hour free of charge, and if this concept is not to your liking, don't do it. I believe it will be to your liking, because even if you don't 100% take your trades to 100% into this program, it can still complement your existing program that you feel comfortable and been trading for weeks, months, years, whatever. Okay guys, I hope it was clear enough. One more important remark, please, when you watch these videos on YouTube, you need to fine-tune the video, because sometimes the charts, because of the definition wherever you are in the world, mainly in the US, has some issues. So please fine-tune your settings to the highest possible quality of video. I think it's 720U, but sometimes it's 2K. I'm not sure. Just do it. You'll enjoy the video. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope to see you in the mentorship program.